The table shows when the tickets for a concert are sold and the types of tickets that are sold. What is the probability that a randomly selected person attending the concert is an adult or has purchased a ticket in advance? So here, the word or is very important because it tells us we're going to use the addition rule, which is given to you on your state test reference sheet. So if we look at the addition rule, it says the probability of event A or event B happening is equal to the probability of event A happening plus the probability of event B happening minus the probability of A and B both happening together at the same time. So to put this in terms of this problem, we're trying to find the probability that somebody is an adult or purchased a ticket in advance. So the probability of being an adult or purchasing a ticket early is equal to the probability of being an adult, because that's our first thing that can happen, plus the probability of purchasing a ticket in advance, because that's our second event that can happen. And then we need to subtract the probability of being an adult and purchasing a ticket in advance, because the people here in this green group have already been counted in either the red group and the blue group. So we don't want to count them twice. We need to subtract them out of our total. So if we look at our table here, first we need to find the probability of being an adult. So if we follow over the adult row, we can see that there are 148 total adults out of 250 people. So here, the probability of being an adult is 148 over 250. We need to add to that the probability that you're a person who purchased a ticket in advance. So if we follow down our tickets purchased in advance column, we can see that 140 out of 250 total people purchased a ticket in advance. So that's the blue part of our equation here. The probability of purchasing a ticket in advance is 140 out of 250 total people. Then we need to subtract off the chance of both of these events happening together. So we need to subtract out the number of people who were an adult and purchased a ticket in advance. So here we need to follow over our adult row and then follow down our purchased a ticket in advance column and see where they meet. And you can see they meet right here at 100. So there were 100 people that were an adult and purchased a ticket in advance out of 250 total people. So that's where we get the green part of our probability equation here. Now that we have all three parts substituted into the addition rule, we just need to simplify. So 148 out of 250 plus 140 over 250 gives us 288 out of 250. And then we need to subtract off this 100 over 250. And again, you can just type this entire equation in Desmos. When you do that, we get the probability of being an adult or purchasing a ticket early is 188 over 250.